We begin with the fraud trial of the former president. Mr. Trump is now back in New York City, expected to attend the opening day of his civil fraud trial tomorrow. He will come face to face with the judge who ruled the former president lied for years about his net worth by inflating the value of his real estate portfolio. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia RIncon joins us tonight from Trump Tower. Sonia.
Yeah, Joe, Donald Trump is expected to arrive here shortly. It could happen momentarily, and we do have another camera closer to the entrance to Trump Tower so that we can show you. You can see the 56th Street entrance at 5th Avenue is barricaded behind me. Earlier today, the former president was at a fundraiser in Iowa where he said he thought law enforcement was being weaponized against him. This is a case about his property, how much he claimed it was worth, and how much he'll have to pay for those claims as a result.
The civil trial against the former president begins with the judge already having declared last week that there is enough evidence that Donald Trump committed fraud by lying about the value of his assets and inflated his net worth by as much as $2.2 billion to help get better terms on loans and insurance. The trial will determine penalties. Trump could face fines of up to $250 million and could lose control of some of his New York properties, including 40 Wall Street and Trump Tower, where a few supporters anticipated his arrival this evening. Before his fundraisers this weekend, he was asked about the case.
Are you going to your trial on Monday?
Excuse me?
Are you going to go to your trial on Monday?
I may, yeah.
Do you plan to testify?
It's a disgrace.
Trump isn't required to speak tomorrow, but he plans to appear as the bench trial begins and may be called as a witness at some point. 3 of his adult children, Ivanka, Eric, and Don Jr., are also on the witness list. The case was brought by New York Attorney General Letitia James, and Trump has called the case against him a fraud and called the judge deranged. Tomorrow he'll come face to face with that judge, whose declaration last week that Trump is liable for years of widespread financial fraud was a victory for the Attorney General. She in turn declared, "We are ready for trial."
And just a few moments ago, Donald Trump entered Trump Tower, where he will be staying tonight. He will be on the move between Midtown and Lower Manhattan tomorrow morning, and that could, of course, disrupt traffic. The former president is staying here at his old home tonight, and he may be called back later in the trial to testify. Trump has denied any wrongdoing, but, of course, the judge has already rejected his legal claims. Live tonight in Midtown, Sonia RIncon, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Sonia, thank you.